If you're watching this video, your dog's probably doing a lot of this lately. Or maybe some of this. Yep, and that too. Could be worse though. You could be living with this guy instead. Don't worry, buddy. The internet's forever. Truth is, there are a lot of different reasons why your dog could be licking his paws. So let's have a vet talk. Welcome to Vet Talk with Dr. Dave. Today's question comes from Cheyenne in Washington State. Dear Dr. Dave, my 12-year-old Basset Hound keeps licking his feet. I don't know why or how to get him to stop. Any advice? Great question. I get asked this question a lot. Here's the deal. Just like cats, dogs will lick their paws regularly when they groom themselves. Humans groom themselves all the time. We scratch our heads, our backs, well, you know. But if your dog is constantly licking their paws over and over and over, then you have a problem. Maybe not as bad as this guy, but you have a problem. Geez, someone needs one of those cones. So let's discuss my top 5 reasons why your dog is a paw licker. All right, the number 5 reason why your dog's licking his paws is also the most common reason. It's because his paw hurts. So before you start Dr. Googling everything or asking your friends on Facebook, put your phone down and check out your dog's paw. If you're lucky, maybe it's something obvious like a thorn or a pebble stuck in there. Trust me, it's like looking all over the place for your glasses, only to find them on top of your head. And if you find something in the paw, remove it and boom, you just saved $80 by not having to bring him to the vet. Especially on a Friday, 5 minutes before closing, because you don't want to take him to the ER. Yeah, like that would ever happen. And while you're at it, check out your dog's nails. Sometimes overgrown toenails can curve around and puncture your dog's sensitive toe pad. Or maybe he broke his nail and it has to be removed. That can be really painful and sedation may be needed, usually for the dog. But if your dog doesn't stop licking or chewing, you may want to get that cone of shame on him right away. Otherwise, it can turn into a hot spot real quick. Dogs can turn normal skin into a hot spot faster than I can go through it in and out double. Trust me. For mild cases, there are some sprays that can help, or at least until you can get your dog to a vet. And if you have an older dog, remember, they may be a chronic paw licker due to arthritis. Trust me, getting old sucks. I knew I was getting old when I first got excited about ibuprofen being on sale at Costco.
Okay, boomer.
True story, yo. Church. And talk to your vet before you give your dog any pain relievers, especially the ones that are in your medicine cabinet. Many times glucosamine can help dogs with arthritis. So when you get a chance, check out my glucosamine recommendations in the description below. Speaking of pain, sometimes the great outdoors can be a great pain in the paw. The number 4 cause of paw licking is stuff that's found in the great outdoors. If your dog spends a lot of time outdoors, be on the lookout for ticks. Those little arachnids love to hang out in between the toes while they feast on your dog's blood. So talk to your vet about tick prevention in your particular area and how to safely remove one. Don't let this happen to your dog. And don't forget, bees and other insects can also cause problems. Ouch. Hopefully this dog remembers the first rule of Fight Club. Dogs will lick their paws over and over to try to soothe that pain and itch that comes from being stung. And if you live in a hot climate, your dog can get blisters and burns from walking on that scorching pavement. And if this happens, you'll need to see your vet for pain relievers and antibiotics to prevent infection. And if you live in a colder climate, snow and de-icers can cause irritated paws, which can lead to licking. So consider snow booties when you're walking them. This might be a really good Christmas present for those dogs who are so hard to buy for. You know, for the dog who has everything. Just remember, for them, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Not because of the music, food, and all the presents. No, it's because finally, there's a tree in the house. All right, so what if your dog's paw isn't painful, but you are seeing scabs, redness, flaky skin, hair loss? First of all, gross. Well, then your dog's paw could be infected. And that's the number 3 reason why your dog might be licking his paws. Infections are usually caused by bacteria, but it also could be caused by yeast. For mild cases, you can use medicated wipes or medicated shampoos, but don't be surprised if your vet needs to put your dog on oral antibiotics. And if you find anything that looks like a blister or a cyst in between the toes, it could be an abscess. And then you definitely need to see your vet, because for us, that's where the fun begins. Another common reason why your dog is licking his paw over and over is the number 2 reason. It's because of his anxiety. Either that or he's completely bored out of his mind. You gotta admit though, There's something about that repetitive tongue motion that's just so soothing. Well, maybe not for everybody.
I can't bear to watch.
Unfortunately, there's something called too much of a good thing. And too much licking over time can cause a lick granuloma, which can be very difficult to treat. But many times the root cause of a lick granuloma is anxiety and boredom. So here's an idea. Put down your phone every now and then and interact with your dog. Go bond, go do things together. Go for a walk, throw the ball around, chase a cat together. And if that doesn't work, talk to your vet about anti-anxiety supplements. For your dog, not you. And remember, just because the drugs that you're on are really working well, doesn't mean your dog should be on them too. You know what I'm saying? Sharing isn't always caring. Okay, so finally, number 1. What is the most likely reason your dog's licking his paw? The number 1 reason for licking paws is allergies. Yep, Mother Nature's Death Star. Your furry paw licker is most likely allergic to something. Could be their food, could be something in the environment. How do you know? Look for skin redness, dark pigmentation, and if your dog has light colored fur, look for reddish brown staining around the paws. That's a big giveaway. The stains are actually from the saliva when the dogs lick their paws over and over. Your vet, not Google, can help you determine whether the allergies are coming from the food or from the environment. Environmental allergies typically start when a dog is 2 to 4 years of age. And if the allergies are seasonal, you may notice the paw licking behavior comes and goes. Food allergies, on the other hand, usually start when a dog is under a year of age, and they typically occur year-round. They can also cause an itchy face and ears, and on occasion can cause vomiting and diarrhea. But then again, so can eating at Chipotle. So in summary, there are a lot of different causes of paw licking in dogs, but the main thing I want you to do is see your vet. The purpose of this video is to give you information, not a diagnosis. Leave that to your vet. But until you can get in to see your vet, or if you're the, well, before I spend money on a vet, I want to first treat it with coconut oil, or peroxide, Burt's Beeswax, apple cider vinegar, baking soda, something homeopathic kinda owner, you know who you are. Well then, here's a few vet-approved tips that can help. 1, check your dog's paws daily. The top, the bottom, everything in between. Seriously, put down your phone, get off Facebook, stop looking at YouTube, unless of course you're watching one of my videos. In which case, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any great content. Number 2, trim your dog's nails regularly. Remember, overgrown nails can grow into the paw pad, and that can be really painful. And if your dog is not the best about getting his toenails trimmed, then talk to your vet about sedatives. Your vet may be able to prescribe meds to turn your dog from this to this. Wish I had some of that sometimes. Number 3, clean your dog's paws. Wiping or washing your dog's paws after a walk can really decrease the number of environmental allergens that gets on the paw. Humans are almost always wearing shoes when we walk outside. Picture your dog out there more like a hobbit walking around, with nothing to protect his little feet. Most dogs wouldn't mind a second breakfast anyway. I know I wouldn't. All right, number 4. Remember what I said about hobbits? If you're gonna walk your dog in the snow, you may want to use doggy boots like these to protect their feet when you walk to the dog park or to Mordor. Hopefully they'll have more fun on their trip than this dog. And number 5, use a Paw Moisturizer. Don't laugh, I'm being serious here. You can use topical sprays or creams. Many of them have hydrocortisone, which might be able to control the itching, or at least until you can get in to see a vet. But remember, use products that are approved for pets only and follow the instructions. You need to apply it a certain way.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. Yes, you will, precious. You will get the hose.
That's still really creepy. All of the products I mentioned are available online. Believe it or not, you can find a lot of pet stuff for sale on the internet. Like this crap.
Yeah, baby.
But as for my personal recommendations, I've included links to these products in the description below, so check them out. Well, Cheyenne, I hope that answered your question about paw licking. And if you're watching and you have a pet question that you want me to answer, leave it in the comments section below and hopefully I'll make a video about it. Thanks for watching Vet Talk. I'm Dr. Dave, and I'll see you in the next video. And go Zags.